Hello, and welcome back. I don't remember what episode this is. Welcome back to RookGypsy Plays Pokemon. I'm sorry, not Pokemon. I just got finished with doing like an hour recording of Pokemon Yellow, so, ended that on the most depressing note. So yeah, we're back with Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. This is part 20, I think 23. You'll see the title either way, so, if I get this wrong, well, I'm only human, you know. Hey! So yeah, if you've been watching my Pokemon series, you know that, Nico's in timeout. I kicked him out of my room. He, used the restroom he went to the restroom in my, bag. Or in my room, actually. And I was like, Nico, my room is not your restroom. My room is where you sleep and I sleep. Please use the litter box. But because you're not going to listen to anything I say, you're not sleeping here tonight. Have fun. So yeah, so let me just check my party members. They're mostly out on missions. I don't remember if I took up any missions. I feel like I did, but I don't remember. Just because I've been doing stuff, you know. Life. Liberty. Pursuit of non-happiness. So yeah, I don't have any real missions on. I have two, like, other ones, but they're dispatch missions. So let's see. Oh, you only have Diamond Rain, really? Dang it! I don't want to do Diamond Rain. I'm not ready for dragons yet. I want, you know, this. I need to be a ninja or something. I don't know. I need Master XP. I don't have that enough of that yet. You're fine the way you are. You need to master that. You are... I'm just getting my bearings straight for at this point. Not quite there with that yet. Still on that. Going through this. So I learned that... Here's an annoying thing I learned. To get the assassin's job, you need not only sniper... a skill in sniper, or ability. You need to master ability in sniper, but you also have to master ability in like either summoner or elementalist, which means I will need to get a white mage. Like she'll need to learn something from the white mage. Not her, but not Lita, but like Latita. Tia. It's gonna need to learn some white magic, and then some summoner abilities. So yeah, let's see. You are learning how to steal armor and counter. You are there, and you are. Well, you're there, so I'm gonna also change your job because this one is need a fencer ability. There's nothing really for white mage. I think white mage is just like use fencer and white mage as a foundation for the other abilities, but that's a pain, so I'm gonna go over here. No, I'm not. So this episode, I will go and try to do more clan battles. Because I need to gain... I want to be a little stronger, that's why. Actually, this video, every new day has different missions, so I'm like... Well, sort of. Not really. Just gonna go to this town here. Let's go to Cyril. And the dispatch ones are done. Oh, I wasn't reading that. Skill leveled up. You didn't learn any abilities, but we do have a new clan member, and I don't want another human. Yeah, whatever. Do you have any new missions for me? Nope. Oh wait, yes, you do. What's this? Fashion. I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Question mark. Chocobo skin and magic cotton. I have neither, so no. I don't have jerky. Do I have that? No. Do I have that? No. I don't think I have any of those. So no. I do have a lot of money. That's not what I want to do. Shoot, going up doesn't do anything. I have to just go down then. Treasure hunt. Hunting for treasure, it was absolutely worthless. Sprawn doesn't have anything. Elude Sands doesn't have anything. Ooh, new clan. Who are you? Clan Dip. Alright. No control and no ice. That's good enough for me. What is control? I don't know. Control abilities. So, taking on Clan Dip. I'm trying to, I'll just try to, like, crush them as quickly as possible. Yeah, so I want to crush them as quickly as possible, because I just... Oh, what the... She's darker here. I want to crush them as quickly as possible, so that I can just... Level 10, level 10. Okay, well... Won't be using you. Hey, who am I kidding? I'm going to use you as always. Need more level 10 people then. You are... No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Where's Dean? Dean, I need you. And then... Who else is level not quite there? Ola and Pete. Pete, I need you to go over there. Olent. Actually, put you in the front-ish. Labina is going to be back here. You? Nah. Well. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll be you as well. Alright. That's 6 people. I just want them to master their abilities. So go and slaughter them all. Have fun slaughtering. No ice. I don't have anyone that knows any ice, so that's good. Protect! Hiya! So, let's see. Yeah, whatever. Take them out. They don't have any good items either way. I didn't check, but they don't have any good items. I could if you want me to, but I guess I'll check them just cause. Well, whenever it gets to my turn. Apparently my people are a lot slower. It's all speed based. Speed. Amazing how my 2 thieves are a lot slower than their thief and everyone else on their team as well. But my white mage is faster. My white mage is faster. Oh man, their archer's faster too. That's sad. So sad, so sad. What's he? Oh, he's just boosting himself. Yes, that's one way to do stuff. Check their, I guess, items. Nothing worth mentioning. That hat might be useful. That's if I had, you know, steel helm, but I don't, so... Oh well. I guess I'm gonna just steal my leather garbs. Oh no, I am feeling yawny. Okay, well, come here. You. And shoot at this very nice lady. You'll probably miss, but that's fine. Oh, good, you hit her. Da-da-da-da-da. You will move here. And you will do the honorable job of stealing their armor. Just go around and take everyone's armor. You will go here. And you shall strike him. Yep, strike him. Strike him down. Fulfill your training. I should probably make that a little more creepier. Strike him down. Fulfill your training. And hopefully this will take him out. Yep, that's good. Do the typical combo of steal the armor and slaughter them. So yeah, so those of you that don't watch all my episodes, which is pretty much everyone, since no one is really watching my stuff either way. Like, I used to do a lot of traveling when I was younger. Well, not a lot, but, like, at least, like, once a year. So it really surprised me, you know, and because, like, we have family, or no, not we, but I have family in Taiwan. It was pretty much, like, every trip is just to go to Taiwan, you know. So it was surprising for me in college to find out that some people do not have a passport. I was, very surprised at the lack of passports in my colleagues. Who am I kidding? They're not colleagues. My fellow students. Because, like, we went to, like, Mexico to do something, and I was like, alright, well, they don't have passports. Like, wait, they don't have passports? What? Who's going? Handful of people. Alright, fine. Whatever. And they were like, you know, they told the trip, like, the quarter before. They're like, oh, this trip is coming up. And people were getting really excited for it. And they're like, you know that you need to get, like, a passport, right? Like, oh. And some people just, like, didn't have enough luck because the passport didn't come in time. It takes, like, a couple months or something. So, yeah. Next time you want to go on a trip, make sure you have your passport before. There have been many trips that I've attended to, like, most of where I actually go is just Taiwan because of just relatives, you know. The problem is, if you go to Taiwan to visit relatives, you're generally staying with your relatives, which is not great, you know. It's just not the best. It's better to, you know, like, you'll sleep better if you have, like, a hotel. Mainly because of the fact that there are just so many flies everywhere. Like, bloodsucker flies. The little vampires, like, just drink you down. So you'll end up, like, you know, you'll end up looking like you have the chicken pox, but it's really just flies that are just sucking your blood. Really annoying. And they're also really itchy. There's no way, like, there's no real, like, insect repellent. Because you can try using insect repellent. The problem with insect repellent is that it'll work, but, you know, the flies will just come back, and the repellent, like, doesn't always last, so you have to, like, we used an insect repellent, and what we did was, what my family did was they sprayed a room heavily, closed the door, and then, you know, left the room as it is, and the flies died. But when you open the door, like, the flies will, like, more flies will come in, and eventually the room will be, like, repopulated by flies. So, like, we would have to, like, constantly spray the room in the morning when we left, and then to do stuff, and then, you know. I also felt like when I was in Taiwan, because I was in Taipei, there wasn't really much to do, for me at least, because, like, some people are like, you know, oh, you know, well, Taiwan doesn't really have much to do unless you like shopping. I mean, there are probably some, like, temples and stuff you can go to, but I wasn't really into the shrines and stuff. Wow. Olent is just getting all the status ailments. She must really like you, man. Well, take her out. If you can. 5%? That's pitiful. Oh, man, he still hit. I mean, when you're in Taiwan, really, all we really did was eat. Like, there's a lot of stuff to eat. I mean, people talk about Taiwan, they're like, the night markets, dude. It's all about the night markets. And that's true, but Taiwan also has some pretty good other stuff. Like, there are several buffets that are really nice in Taiwan. Or, I think there's, like, a couple buffets that are really nice. Taiwan is next to China, so there's also a lot of, like, good, you know, Chinese food that's there. Does he have XP? He has XP, yeah. I'll just take him out. But there's a lot of good, like, just food in general. You're not going to get any sort of, like, Mexican or that great American food. But something that's fun to try is, going to, like, if you're in Taiwan, something fun to try is to, one is to go to the night markets, but another place you can try going to is, shoot, what was I thinking? I was thinking something and my brain farted on me. I don't remember. No. You can try hitting up the night markets. They have really good stuff, but like, I think the way my mom said it was Taiwan has the best bartenders. So you could probably try going to some bars. You can do like really nice, neat tricks and stuff. But something else I remember is that, oh right. So, another thing Taiwan is famous for is like they have really good service. So there's like we went to like a Tasty restaurant or something. I think that was just the way the name was called, like Tasty. And it's sort of like Asian French food, I think. I don't remember exactly like what we served, but there are like certain places have their own specialties as well. So it's good just to know like what the specialty is of your area. Because like we went to this place and it was like their specialty was like service. So their service was really was like the best, and we went during lunch, so it wasn't as busy. What that meant is like, you know, it's just there weren't as many people there eating for lunch. A lot of people go for like dinner and stuff. And what people like to do was actually no, what the food was really nice actually. It wasn't like that special, but it was like, you know, it felt like a 10-course meal. I was really full from that food, and I ate a lot. It was because like, you know, they gave us an appetizer dish. So what happened was like we went and we all got like different appetizers, and the appetizers were, you know, small, and they were like I think it was bread. I think there was like bread or something they also gave us, but they also gave us a shot glass with this like vinegary stuff, and champagne and like water and stuff. And if anyone knows me, they know that I drink a ton of water. Like, I used to do this thing in high school where I would carry like a gallon Arizona gallon of like the Arizona tea gallons of water, and I would drink that like in a day. I was randomly, you know, throughout like different times of the day, I would just take sips from it. But so they were also like constantly refilling the stuff. So it's like, you know, this person is if you're out of water, they'll constantly come back and, you know, just refill your water. There was like all you can drink champagne, so they constantly came back and refilled the champagne. The shot glass had like some sort of vinegar thing, and that was constantly refilled. We were also like, oh, you know, we didn't take a picture of this one appetizer dish. We forgot about that. Can you? I was with my mom and her friends, and then they're like, oh, can we you know, get another, like, just to take a picture? They're like, sure. So they made us a whole new appetizer dish, and then they were like, yeah, you can just keep it. Like, you can eat it. So we're like, oh, well, 2 appetizers, yay. For one person. So it's like, you know, per person. It's all like dishes per person. And we're like, yay, you know, an extra one. And then like they came the full course, like another, like a soup dish, a salad dish, the main dish. And then there's like another shot glass that had this like aloe vera thing, which is very nice. So like, oh yeah, so it was like, sorry, I remember this, like I'm remembering this in bits and pieces. The first shot glass had like a vinegary aloe vera. That's what it was. It was like pickled aloe vera. The second one they gave us was a slush. In addition to that, there was just like a jar or like a pitcher of vinegar on the table, and it was like it was really sweet that you could just like pour out and drink. And that's what like my mom and her friend did. And they just kept like drinking the vinegar, and I was like, okay, well we went through like 3 pitchers of that stuff. But yeah, it's really nice to know like. Well, the service is really nice. The service was great, you know. And so it's good to know, like, that there are places that just, they specialize in service. Another thing, like, is to just, like, you should know what's special is, like, in certain areas of Taiwan, they all have, like, different specialties. One place we went to one time was, we went to this restaurant, and they specialized in roast duck. Now, Chinese people love roast duck. Like, roast duck is, like, one of our, steel, fighter. Like, our roast duck is something special. And what made this place? What this place was? They really, for whatever reason, they were really known for roast duck. So we went, and I was like, "Oh, that's why." It's not just like most people like, "Oh, you know, China's known for Peking duck," and I'm like, "Yes, China is known for Peking duck, but we're in Taiwan, so the duck that they're known for is roast duck, served like several different ways." So of course, the first thing they do is they bring like appetizers and cold dishes, and it's like, you know, you get a number of different things. One of which was like you get to choose from a list, and one of the things that we got was this. It was pretty much like duck feet, and like the flippers and like the tongues and stuff. I was like, oh, you know, this is like, you know, a little cold dish that they serve. That's pretty nice. Another thing they had was nope, that was one lucky chance. I was lucky that was a lucky 5% chance that one time. But then, like, you know, a server will come to every table, and they'll bring out the whole roasted duck, and then they break the neck of the duck, you know, pour out the liquids, and then they'll start like, what they did was they shaved it, so they like make an incision, and they start like, you know, making like these thin slices of duck meat. And there's a person next to it who is, what he did was, he took the skin of the meat. So every sort of like bit has an extra bit of, you know, flesh and stuff. So every piece has like a little bit of flesh, a little bit of, skin. So what they did was, he took the skin. He pretty much removed the skin from the meat. With the skin, he made this sushi thing. With whoops, oh well. He made this sushi thing with rice, so it was almost like a duck's skin sushi, and it was really nice. That was really great. It was like nice and crispy and stuff. And then with the meat, he put it inside a scallion, like a really thin scallion pancake, or it was more of a crepe. And then that was served with a sauce, a little bit of onion, like spring onion, a little bit of sauce, and that was really nice as well. Steal his XP. And then they started doing, you know, they cut off the meat and stuff from the duck, and then they have the dish that's duck fat. So they they also did was they took some of the duck meat and made little like julienne strips out of it. And they stir fried it with some other vegetables. There's another dish that was just this super delicate stem of this vegetable. And what they did was they he is not getting any hits in. Oh well. What they did is they served it with like rendered duck fat. So you're supposed to like dip the greens into the fat. And then there were several other dishes, and then the last dish was the soup, which is, it was like a Napa cabbage, and then like they take the duck carcass and they make it into the soup essentially. And you can see how thick it was. It was a very rich soup, really nice. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I did think that everything was a little bland. It could have used a little bit more salt, but that's just me. But, you know, that's sort of like one of the things that we never tried before. And I was always curious why. But it's because, like, when we normally, like, with my family, when we normally visit Taiwan, we visit Taipei, visit, you know, relatives and stuff. And we just eat, like, we're always like, we treat the relatives because we're like, oh, you know, we're staying with you. Is there anything you want to eat? Blah, 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 blah. But it's also like, you know, I would have liked to try this, but oh well. So we also don't really like think of like what's special there because my mom doesn't really know either. So we end up eating like, a lot of the same stuff. Like we eat we go to the Siling Night Market a lot, and when we're in the Siling Night Market, we try to eat like everything essentially. So we'll eat like, you know, Siling is known for their they have one stall that's really known for their fried chicken. So it's pretty much just like a chicken breast, and what they do is they butterfly it. It's an entire chicken breast. They sort of not really butterfly, but they like cut it out, so it's flat. They flour it, like they season it in a brine, flour it, and then like fry it then and there. And it's fried with like, you know, it's done within a few minutes. And then people are like, you know, there's a ton of people that's lined up just for that dish. Really amazing. And you don't really, it's if you don't like line up early enough, they do run out. So, and the line can get really annoyingly long. But that's just like the stuff we would eat. Like, you know, we'd go there, we'd go to like downstairs and get like a steak because it was like specially grilled on like a cast iron. Or we would get like, you know, the oyster pancakes, which is one of those famous things that they also had. Steal your XP. Give me your EXP. Give it to me. Yeah, that's good. Marholi can take her out soon, hopefully. So yeah, I mean, we would probably just go to the night markets and eat like what they serve in the night markets, which is also like constantly changing. There are a lot of new, like not recently, but the last time I went, which was like I think a year ago or two, like a lot had changed. Like a lot of the the night market didn't really change, but a lot of what they served has changed. Like the night market isn't as popular as it used to be. I feel like a lot of the youth nowadays in Taiwan don't go to the night markets, which is a shame because, well, it's just a shame in general, really. There's pretty good food to be had, so I guess it's like, you know, it's also something that like a lot of American people might not be too fond of because of like, you know, they'll go and they're like, oh, it's not sanitary and blah, it's not up to like USDA standard. It's like, okay, but you know that these people eat it like every day, right? So it's like, by the Anthony Bourdain rule, they're not going to get sick. Like, you won't get sick from this because, you know, it's made every day. If the people don't get sick, then you're probably not going to get sick, like super ill. So, you know, it's pretty like just shut up and eat. Oh, I don't want to kill you. I don't care. Why not? One down. Give them less hope. I'm evil. Take you down? Yeah, you're going down as well. Ooh, that was brutal. So yes, if you had any questions about it, this game does have fall damage. But, you know, you need to fall quite a bit of ways, so. We are coming for you. We are coming for you. Heal up. Move out. And march. March on! I know I said I was gonna like try to take this down as soon as possible, but I think I took way too long playing around with this as well. Probably could have ended it a while back. Oh well. I wanted some people to get more XP, you know. Well, this could be over soon. I think this will be the first time that I am able to end this episode, like, end the fight within the 30 minutes. That I'm like, you know, I started halfway through, so. Oh well. Maybe. If I just didn't, you know, keep misclicking, that would happen. Hopefully this will end it. End it. End it. End it. And it's over. Yeah, within the 30 minutes. That's good. So yeah, I think that'll be it for this episode. I'll just see the battle results and then I'll probably call it a day. Let's see. Mithril knife? There's a mithril knife? Dang. He mastered Steel Gill. That's pretty good. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna do some... Yeah, I'll steal the accessory next. Who else was there? You were there. Did you master anything? No. No, you weren't there. You weren't there. You weren't... Wait, why weren't you there? Oh, that's why. You were there. Nope. Nope. You were there. Nope. You were there. There you go. That's who it was. I was very distracted by the, you know, the... Oh, wait. One more person. What? Do you learn anything? Either way, I have nothing to teach you, so... I was very distracted by the addition of the mithril knife, because I did not expect to get that so early as well. So, yeah. That's going to be it for this episode. If you liked it, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to watch more of my stuff. And share with friends if you think they'd be interested. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next part. Bye-bye.